The Paris novel by Ruth Reichl, published by Magpie, and this is a story that is set in Paris, and really Paris is almost the central character. I mean, there is Stella, but Paris really comes to life in this author's hands. Now, Ruth Reichl is a celebrated chef and culinary writer, and you can really tell because she takes her character Stella through many, many restaurants, ice cream parlours, all of which exist, and you could visit them yourself, which is, you know, perfect for literary tourism. I particularly liked the Berthillon, which is the wonderful ice cream place on the Île Saint-Louise, and a lot of the restaurants she goes to, she will go through the eating process that Stella shares sometimes with companions. It's quite meaty, so it's not great for vegetarians, but it is very strong on the senses generally, so you'll go to all kinds of places as well as restaurants. And so the story is that Stella basically grows up in New York. Her mother, Celia, is a socialite more than a mother. And when she dies, she leaves a small legacy for Stella, and that specifies that Stella has to go to Paris to find herself. So she arrives in the city, and it's all very sort of average until she goes to a second-hand clothes shop, and there she dons a garment which the woman who owns the shop says she should wear, and her life almost magically changes. She can appreciate things so much more. She is a colourful bird in the city, which she hasn't been. She's been quite a grey mouse until now. And so she explores the city, and I've discussed the restaurants she visits, but she kind of finds herself. She spends a little while living at the bookshop Shakespeare and Company, which we are very familiar with. And she also goes to see Manet's Olympia, and she is taken by the sort of like grilling stare of the model, and she wants to find out more about her. So there are several strands to this story, and it is a perfect story for literary wanderlust to Paris. So if you're looking for a very Paris-themed novel, the Paris novel is one to pick up by Ruth Reichl, and it's so transportive.